Go ahead, G.
You better not ask for nothing. 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 Feeding you greatness, everything you need. Pull up to the table and fulfilled you'll be. We got the last week for the culture and what's trending. Foolishness and friends, everything in between. But y'all not listening when we say don't ask for nothing. Whatever you need,
anything, everything, all things,
you'll be fulfilled right here. Tune in, turn up.
Turn up.
What's going on, people?
Welcome, everybody.
As you can see, today we have me and Moni with a guest. Scheme is on vacation. He's somewhere with some clear water right now. He'll be back.
Hey, in Hawaii.
Oh, there you go, right there. Hey, Loyal
Be
Bridge.
safe. But let's finish. Hold on. Because it's Moni, it's G, it's Bree, and we have that guy. Sing with us, girl. All right now.
Okay.
So today we do have a guest on our show, and we're gonna have her in a couple of seconds introduce herself, talk to us a little bit about who she is, where she's from, what she's doing, you know what I mean? And yes, Keem is on vacation. He's in Hawaii, chilling, relaxing. I was about to go into the Fresh Prince theme song. It's chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Hey. Yes, so shout out to Keem. All right, Bree. Introduce yourself a little bit, girlie.
Okay, I'm Loyal Bree. I am many things, but let's just do the handle. So I'm Loyal, LOYAL _ Bree, BRIE, like the cheese. And it flows like this. It's like Loyal Bree, like loyalty. It's like loyal.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah. So I'm new to YouTube, which is something that I'm really excited about. I started off YouTube with a podcast hard. I did it wasn't like this though. I'm excited to see people. It's nice. We were doing more like I would just recorded it. We'll either be like in a restaurant, things like that. So it's like, I would call it like interconvos. That's what I used to call them, interconvos. So, a lot of the times after I finished interviewing someone, I was just excited to hear that they learned more about themselves, and that was exciting to me. So, in my YouTube, which is Bree _threads, which I also have it on Instagram as well. It's Breeze _threads. And there is where I have my YouTube. It's not under Loyal Bree. And you'll get, vlogs, my podcast, and some topic videos. Okay.
Awesome. So I just hit that in there, Breeze _threads on YouTube. And every week that happens. Every single week.
I love that thing.
It's like the ghost of the microphone.
I feel like I'm in.
Every week.
No, not yet.
No. So we're going to go through our topics, Bree. And if you can, at the end, bring us a little bit into your world and like kind of host our last segment. Take us into a topic that you would talk about or something, or, do it the way you would do it at Breeze Threads.
All right.
Let's get into this. Our first topic of the night, we're going to start it off spicy right away. Is cheating only cheating if you get caught? Is cheating only cheating?
Oh, no. I heard you.
Is cheating only cheating? This goes back to if you ever heard that thing, like if a tree falls, what is it? If a tree falls in the forest,
does it make a
no
noise?
one hears it or knows that did it really fall? You know what I'm saying? Like if nobody knows, what y'all think?
Ooh, that's deep. What you think, Loyal Bree?
Thank you. I think that let's keep it real. I feel like what you don't know do not hurt you. And that's talking from experience, You know what I'm saying? And I mean, is it right? Now, we didn't say is it right. It's you don't know. So it really doesn't about. It's not affecting you.
I always think with that, I always think about the effects though, right? So now you are cheating. I don't know how that affects your mood, right? We believe in energy. Now, what's that energy you're bringing back to me now? You've been out here giving your stuff to somebody else.
Uh huh.
And you know what? I don't even know if it's going to be a negative energy. I'm just saying that there's a shift in the loyalty because now you're holding something back. There's a hole in
Definitely,
it.
I definitely don't think it's something that's loyal. I'm not saying it's something that's loyal, but I know that I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to go into like the cheating, I feel like if you slide into your partner's DMs, what I've done a lot, and his phone, and I've looked in so many places, and I'm grown. You know what I mean? I'm about to be 29 on the 29. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? 2 kids. So I'm really just trying to bring it like I sometimes I wish I did not do that and I did not know because I feel like I would have been better. That's how I feel. Energy wise, I feel you completely, and that's part of the reason why I used to slide it, look at his DM because
Yeah.
I felt it. I felt that you weren't doing something right. So yeah, of course, it in some cases you but if you don't get caught it's and you don't bring it out to light, especially in certain cases, people
Ah,
certain people, I'm not going to just say men, I'm just saying certain people, you know what I mean? No, I'm not saying sorry.
It's
I'm just
okay.
saying
Usually
certain
I'm the
people
only lady
literally
on here,
like
so
if
go
you
ahead,
don't
girl.
mention it, it doesn't bother them.
yeah. So, but how long do you think? I mean, so like, but how long can that relationship last? Like you said, like the truth
It,
always comes to light. So it's like, yeah, you might not say nothing, but somewhere down the line, like it's gonna be. Do you think it's gonna like get exposed to where that's gonna like, what I'm saying, mess up the authenticity of your relationship?
of
Like,
course, but I feel
I feel like, I'm kind of in the middle because it's like,
100%. I feel like I'm just trying to break this because this question is like it could go in so many different places. So I'm trying to filter myself because as
don't
Mo
filter
knows, I
yourself.
can
Don't
go
because
crazy. No, I mean I'm not trying to like just go everywhere with it. I'm trying to
no,
like
because
try.
I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go there with you because when the person, it can be thought of as selfish for you to tell somebody after you've already done something. You're apologetic for it. You're sorry for it. You don't want to do it again. Now you're going to tell this person, and then for what? Right? Like you're gonna. That's like that. What I think you're like that. The part that I agree with, like, is now I'm telling you this. I feel like I'm. I don't plan on doing it again if that's the situation. It was an accident. It happened. Telling you I don't think it's going to be any benefit to our relationship. And like, to be honest, I could probably, put that shit to the back of my mind. Like an affair, I think is different.
Yes, yes, of course, yes, of course, yes. A lot of the times when you say DMs and stuff like that, it's something that's either
You're breaking up a little bit, boo. Can you
superficial,
hear us?
or it's just on the gram, or then if you're going into that type of stuff. But like I agree, yeah, it'll be beneficial. Hello.
Yes, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh man,
It's
can you
on.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, now.
Yes, can you just go back a
Okay.
little bit to what you were saying about the
No,
gram?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I feel like some of those things are something that's superficial. You know what I mean? Like you got to pick your battles in certain things. I'm just saying, pick your battles when you know that it's worth it. We're talking long term. We're talking relationship.
I think I got a bit of a conscience, so I just feel like even if the person don't know, if I'm like I feel like I would just be off. I couldn't be 100% if I know like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm sneaking and creeping.
Can we take a vote? Who done cheated? Because we don't keep it 100. We're not doing this. Which one of us have ever cheated in a relationship and never told their partner?
See, no, I got caught. So
Don't lie. So put the hand up. But let me.
The thing was covering it. I was right here, girl. I was
Okay,
here.
I'm like, and geez, you don't got a hand up. You never
I
cheated
said
before and never
I
said nothing.
He
don't
said he
really
has a conscience.
I know I got caught, so I mean I don't really I can't say like
Oh,
I didn't say nothing. I got
oh,
caught, so
okay.
But I think like, yo, I think I would never want to, but I know that I am capable of like cheating and not saying anything. And depending on what happened, like not necessarily feeling guilty about it.
Girl, I'm trying to just let you speak because I'm trying to be so patient because I feel you.
nah,
It,
for real.
this is like something that's honestly isn't anything when you cheat. Sometimes you just gotta take it for your team. You
But
be just
I
taking it
can
for you.
I can for sure identify with like not as long as I like I probably will feel worse that if I got caught as opposed to me like if me just knowing myself is like damn Josh but like G should be like if I get caught I'm really gonna be like damn like okay that's when it really comes full circle but
You
yeah
hear
I'll be
that?
cool
But
I
you
can
hear
keep
that?
it I can keep it
It's if you get
contained
caught.
yeah until when you get caught is when it's like
Yeah.
that's when it really put in your face but like you have a little bit of a like damn but you still do it so not that bad.
Can I see for a minute how strong that devil on the shoulder really is? I'm not saying this happened to me at all. I just know that some people do this. Have you ever had been confronted about your cheating and then like argued that person down and been like, no, why would you think like that about me?
No, because you want to know why? I feel like I've never been confronted when I cheated. Like,
Okay.
it's never been really in my adult life that I've done so, but I've never been confronted when when I've cheated because yeah, I've never been confronted. But I feel like if someone on the other hand, like, have I ever had the want to say it? Yeah,
Okay.
I've had the want to say it inside, just like mustering like maybe, but then you just take it for you.
Something tells me both of y'all is gonna confront if y'all feel like y'all getting cheated on.
Oh yes, 100%. I'm speaking from my current relationship, which
Okay.
we are partners, and I've learned most of my heart. I've been married. I've been separated. We're not together. We've been separated for like 4 years now. Um, I speak for the real. I get those feelings. I don't know. Call it Aries, call it whatever you want to call it. When that is thinking about something else, I feel it. It's like God don't let it happen to me. I was like one day I was like, you didn't mop. You feeling froggy? You think somebody else will mop for me or clean up? So yeah.
All right, Jeesh. What about you? Do you deny?
Oh, for sure. Cause it's like,
What conscience do you have if you're just gonna deny right
well,
there?
that's what I said. I was young as well. This the situation I'm thinking about. I was young for sure. So like when
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
confronted, I was just like, no, because I'm like, I'm not a cheater. Like I hadn't accepted it. I just was like on some wild drunk and like was drunk and like yeah, I just didn't want to admit it to myself, let alone to my partner. Like I
Yeah.
definitely like damn. So yeah, that was messed up. But these days, it's just like it is what it is. I don't even see me having to cheat. Like I just
No, I was gonna say
get
I think
straight through it.
I'm in a different space now. I feel like if I'm in a relationship and I'm about to be if I have the feeling, I'm gonna be like, yo, this
It's
is what
over
I'm
with.
feeling inside. Let's do something about it to make it go away. Or like, we're gonna have to talk about it. Like, no. I would like to be able to to communicate in that way. Like I think I'm really yearning for that like deep level of communication where like no matter what little why am I having because I'm drinking.
Oh, I didn't know. I would have got some wine. I have red wine.
My little plastic cups. I still
Oh,
don't have my kitchen done. What is it? I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. But anyway, any little quirks and
entanglements.
no, like eccentricities, any little like quirkiness and things like that. That like
Okay,
you
yeah, that may
know,
bother others or anything
If
like
you
that.
want
You
you don't
just
have to
take.
worry about it. Yeah, because you're
that
like, yo,
real
I
deal,
know that I'm crazy. Now, let's figure it out.
But
if you want that,
I think I think that comes with being conscious. Like you saying, I feel conscious. You know, like my conscious it has a lot to do with that. I feel like as an adult, that's why I was saying most of my days like that was when I was younger, not in my adult stage. In my adult stage, especially now in this relationship, I find that I've learned the most because I have learned, like, if someone is worth, you know, getting to know to better before you even jump in. Like I told you, I was married, so it's like this is like a second life for me, and it's
Okay.
kind of weird. I didn't
And
even
you
know
were
I was
married
gonna be
young, right? Because
here.
you're only 29.
Yeah, I was gonna. I got married at 21. And I didn't even know I was gonna have. Yeah, my partner was. I was talking about this like the other day. No lie, I was like, I didn't even know I was gonna have this second life. Like I thought I was gonna be married and be with that person forever with my 2 kids, and but
Yeah.
what I've learned now is yes, it's about being conscious about what you do to the person you care about. That's your partner. If you consider them a partner, and even on your own level for you, like if you really you care about yourself, in the end of the day, you feel like responsible for hurting that other person. As an adult, you really feel responsible. I don't know. I feel that way. Cheating is
Yes, this is a comment from somebody on YouTube. Shout out to 1990s. Cheating is
yes.
cheating regardless of the approach. You know what you are doing and what's right from wrong. Your reason of fabricated justification doesn't change the fact, period. That's on God, he said.
Talk to him,
What she
1900. Talk to him. That's my
Period.
boy.
Poo.
Yes,
said.
sir.
No,
Yes,
I
sir.
feel, yeah, I mean, I feel it. I feel it. But I also feel like once you are in a relationship, splitting these little hairs like matters for keeping that shit like happy. I feel like I don't want to say that I want to be in a dishonest relationship. That's really not where I'm at. And I'm speaking from like a lot of the things I said, a lot of like the things I did when I was younger. I really want to be able to communicate and be perfectly honest with my partner. But I also realize that rawness is not for everybody. And
Yes,
some
ma'am.
people need a little like fluff to keep them
Um,
happy, and I'm willing to do it.
And I'm
You know
willing
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
it.
I'm willing to do it.
to do
Play
it.
it, play it.
Yes,
Play
your
it,
hair
play it.
looks good even though you're going bald. You know what I mean? It's sexy. Montel Williams. Like,
Mm,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like those little types of lies, like I'm okay with.
I got it.
The
Shout
big
out.
ones.
Yeah, I mean, in my adult life, I probably have to agree, you know what I'm saying, with 1990s a little bit. But I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, of course, that's when you're the one that's being cheated on. It's easy to have that, you know what I'm saying, that stance. But when you're the one that's being confronted, it's like
Keem
hard.
said you perfect. Tune into season 1 so you can hear Geesh talk about all the ways that he's perfect in a relationship.
Oh, man.
Babysitting the kids for the women and everything.
Oh,
Laying diet to 12-year and 13-year-olds. Nah.
No, for sure. But I mean, if you worth it, I'll put in the effort for sure. If I feel that, and vice versa. So that's no problem with that. Shout
Before
out.
we move on, can we get a cheating story out of anybody?
Oh no, my cheating story. I ain't ready to tell the world my cheating story.
Just give us one. It could be about a friend.
I feel like now if I say a friend, y'all gonna know I'm about to tell y'all the real story.
You don't have to. Go once.
Popcorn money.
Patrick Debris.
oh man, popcorn. Jeez, come on. I mean, like,
Okay, a cheating story. I really only got one, and that's the thing. Like I only got one.
you can't even like. Everybody's gonna know.
Yeah, they gonna know for sure. Tune in next week, maybe.
Next time we're gonna get it out.
Sunday brunch. Maybe Sunday brunch. I might drop that.
Brunch. Yo, like shameless plug. If y'all have not been tuning in, new show, 1 p.m. called Sunday Brunch. We have different people on the show each week. We are inviting guests. Whatever you are about, whatever you could come on and talk about and school us about, you are welcome to come on. We have had some amazing guests. I sat there and I have like flipped my whole thoughts about a long distance relationship. I think it's possible. I think it could work. When before that episode, I was
Wow.
like, no way.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm like learning. I'm loving it. So if you have something you want to share and talk about, we invite you on. Hit us up Instagram at _ we have that at home.
Shout out to the viewers too. Y'all in the place today. Shout out to y'all. We got another comment from Sammy. Okay, I cheated and felt so guilty that I told the person the conscience is real. Yes, ma'am, to that, Sammy.
Yes, sometimes you know what? Because that the guilt doesn't go away, right?
It don't.
I don't know if Sex in the City is one of my favorite shows, and I've seen like every episode many times, and I cannot, if anybody has seen it, I cannot get over like that Carrie and Aiden situation, and how like after she cheated on him, it was just broken, and
Yeah,
sometimes you
yeah.
can never get it back because it can never be the same.
I think that was so important. I think that that was very important for her because having Big for all that time, like you really, how you gonna string along that for that long and then marry it? Like that was, but Aiden was real. Aiden was like, "This is how it is." He was
He
like,
was a simple man. He was a
he was
simple
like,
man,
"I'm not." Yeah,
and she was like
yeah.
too much. She was doing too much. But yes, I do
Dang.
think there's a fine
Yes.
line, yo. You got to. There's a fine line. You have to know like when it's if it's important enough to tell. I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't know. It's up to the relationship, but I say I don't think there's no right answer in that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Segway.
Anyway. Now, do you look like a cheetah? No.
There's your look.
Does your look match your personality? So, like, I know that when people look at you, they think they make a judgment, they think a certain way. And I can tell y'all the response that I get from most people. Yo, Bree and I used to work together, so she knows. She knows like various sides of me. So so does your look, first of all, you can tell us like what people think about you when they first see you. And does that really represent who you are?
Me?
Whoever could go first.
Okay. I just didn't know how this goes. You know.
It's free flowing. You can speak whenever you want.
It's all on you.
We may
I thought
cut
you were
each
gonna be
other
like,
off
now
sometimes.
Bree speak.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I get like two things. It's either like stupid. I've gotten that like plain old dumb, or a bitch. Like that's it. And I feel like
Do you ever get stupid?
I could play both of them.
Stupid bitch.
I could play both of them, and that's not good. I find it funny. I always find it funny.
So does that represent who you really are, though?
Um,
And how do you make that work for yourself? Because I know you.
it depends on the setting. It depends on the setting because sometimes I do want you to think that I am this assertive and I'm assertive about shit that I need to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm passionate about almost everything I do. And you know, like I do want to be taken seriously. A bitch, nobody wants to be like a bitch. You know what I mean? But like maybe. You know what I mean? Like sometimes. But no, it definitely depends on the setting. So I feel like no, they're not right. Cause you know you could catch somebody in a bad mood, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, it's not right. It's not right.
Yeah. What about you, Jeesh?
People always ask, I think people always say I give off like the artist type of rapper singer vibe, or I come off like quiet and like mysterious. Them
Come on, mystery.
Yeah, I think those are the main things. And then like people that I'm comfortable with, I'm more so they just see me as like silly. They don't even like see me, like they don't even get to see my serious side as much. But like they see me as just like the person that's always making jokes, always being silly or whatever. I think it's only a part of me, of course. Like it's truth to that, but I'm also like an onion. I got layers, so it's like
come on now
to that too. But I guess it just depends on the setting and like how comfortable I am around you as to like how much my personality you probably gonna get, But I think my go-to is probably for sure just to be like silly.
I think for me, a lot of people meet me and they think that I'm very. Why are you laughing?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I want to hear what did you think about me when you first met me? Ridiculous. What did you think about me when you first met me?
So, like, if we have to say the real, because remember, I saw you on my interview out.
Yes.
So, if you want to be the real,
that day.
you looked mad chill. You looked not comfortable. But then when I came actually, like, to my first day of work. No. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. It really is hard because, sometimes when you get to know somebody for so long, and you get to know them, that's kind of that first instinct washes away because it's sometimes when you have your first encounter with a person, it is sometimes the most awkward thing.
So what was it? It's like I know how I am when I first
I
meet
think you
people.
were like stern, like like matter, but you weren't mean.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't difficult either.
She's
It was so
stern.
weird. She's just like, and this is how that goes. And then you can do that if you want. You could do that, but this is how this goes.
She's very direct. I think my Moni is very direct. Like she's very direct. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I loved that about her. Like her direction. Every time there was nothing. I had no questions when I turned to her. I had no question because she's just so matter of fact. I loved it.
Yeah, yes. I think like that's how people when they people say that I'm either standoffish, and at work a lot of times people get that, or people will think that I'm like innocent and sweet and like I don't know anything about anything.
You talking about the stupid? That's what
yes, yeah, exactly. I do get that a lot. Yes, and I do think
Oh no, because you kind of do. I feel like sometimes you don't care if you even if it comes off that way because I feel like in the end you're like the master. You're like I know everything though.
No, because it's like just like you said, if somebody doesn't think you're as smart as you are. If I walk into a space, I don't think people think that I'm intelligent. I don't think that like I just appear smart. So if you think that I'm not smart, you're going to talk to me like I'm stupid. So while you're talking to me, I can sit there and figure out everything about you. Like how you speak to people who you think are not as smart as you or something like that. And then when I turn around and you realize, oh, okay, she's listening. That's why she's not talking so much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely an observer too. Yeah, I get you.
Yes, I play the background a lot. But I am paying attention, and I am slow to warm up to people, and people don't get that at first. It's like you really have to get to know me for me to open up. This personality y'all see on here, like I'm doing this because this is on a show.
I feel like this is you in comfort. I feel like this is you in comfort, and I feel like you're comfortable on your show.
Yes, because we're in conversation, and I like to be in conversation with my friends. Like whenever me and Sabrina talk, we get into like these deep conversations and we go on and back and forth. And it's always been good. We used to be crazy at work.
I was just about to say, it was like every time we wanted to talk, we just like turn around.
We was like, forget all that stuff.
Yeah. But no, I feel like, a lot of people, but we're like humans. We be making mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like you should grow from your mistakes. So as an adult, you shouldn't be at the moment where you just judge people like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of like in the middle in terms of like meeting people. Like a lot of people say like I wear my insecurities on my sleeve from the get, and that's definitely something like I know about myself. But the being so much high energy all the time, sometimes when you are looking for like you're always filling somebody's cup. So when you're looking for the person to fill your cup, sometimes people are just like, I just want you to fill mine. And I'm like, so that's when it gets into, that's different. But that's when it gets into, knowing who your circle is. And you need to have people who can give and get. You know what I mean? Of course I love, filling people's cup and making them feel, motivated. But sometimes when I am in that funk, you would say, or low energy, and I'm trying to refuel, or rejuvenate. Some people like take that as like, the fuck? You're supposed to be so up, and where's my energy? I need, and you forget that.
No, and I'm
recharge.
I'm big on energy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Money.
No, go ahead.
No, I was like, they think you acting funny, like if you just like take a breath back, or you say to yourself,
switching up.
I get that all the time. Like, why are you so quiet? Or like, what's wrong? Like, because they used to me being like, you know what I'm saying, animated, like
always on. Yeah.
So like, if I'm just laid back chilling, then it's like, what's wrong? Like, no, I'm just chilling today. Like you said, they want that energy. It's like they feed off it, you know what I'm saying, more than you do.
And I feel like now I just kind of like I don't know. I try to set people up from the get go. Like sometimes I'm moody. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna happen. It don't mean that I hate you. I step back and I let you know what happens. I try to set you up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I am in a mood, I go silent and I step away. You know what I'm saying? And I need the space. Give me the space. I'm gonna be good, and then whatever. But like I'm trying to let people know like how I process so they're prepared for that because we all go through it. And I don't want to have to hide it or pretend like I'm not hurt or sad or whatever the case is. So bring that good energy though.
So,
Yes.
Moni, do you think my look match my personality?
I think so. I definitely think so. You're very like freedom, free to do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That crunchy crunchy granola, hippie, hipster vibe. You know what I'm saying? Very
Definitely,
millennial.
definitely a free spirit out here. Try to be.
Yes. And I think that is you. I think that is you.
Y'all heard it here first, folks.
Bree, you are who you represent. I feel like you are who you are.
Yeah.
I feel like you are who you are.
I like
And
your
I feel like we
energy
see that with you like
Same.
at first and like
Same.
that's consistent. Yeah.
for sure. I like your energy. It's because like coming through the screen.
Hey.
Yo, thank you. I'm coming back. Are you gonna let me come Sunday or
For sure.
Yeah,
We
of
definitely
course,
got
of course. We gotta do your episode.
do
you
you
know.
guys eat? Am I mistaken? Do you eat?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday brunch we eat.
Sunday brunch.
Okay, so I bring food. Okay.
Yes,
Just
I have banana
all right.
pudding. We did
Little
last
Oh
night.
food,
yes, it's over.
little
It's over.
mimosa. You know, it's
Make
fine.
something cute.
Oh
Make
yes,
some
I
the guys don't be making cute stuff.
I'm not gonna.
am. They're like
It's
beef
a
patty,
ravioli with a little salt and pepper.
Jamaican beef patty, cup of noodle
The
soup.
frozen ones from the supermarket.
Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes I have to put it
No, but
together.
yeah, but
That
Mo,
yeah.
definitely you're great. Yeah, yeah, same here. Like you're. I mean, but remember, like I said, you're assertive. So some people probably don't like that part. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's to each his own. I like that part actually. I'm the one like, oh yeah, okay.
But to me, that's the trustworthy part. I always say people who are like straightforward and people who are mean, I always can trust them because you don't have to worry about what's on their brain because they're gonna say it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Like people may not always like for me. You got like the way I'm observing people. People got to observe me because I'm the one that's like laid back. Like you can't automatically just read me like your first day meeting me because I'm the one
Yeah.
reading you. So that's sometimes it's not people can't trust me or you know what I'm saying can't open up to me at that point. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, some people just feel comfortable and then they tell me their whole life story like the first 30 minutes I meet them.
That happened to me with a lot of people. They be telling me their whole lives. I be like, what? You do this to
And I know
everybody?
you're like, yeah, really? Keep it coming.
Yeah. I love it. Give stories for the podcast. I can be like, my friend, my friend, my friend. I got all the crazy friends.
Yes.
But I was
Yes.
gonna say about that, like being like stern or serious or like mean with people. I think like with that comes like a certain amount of discernment because you don't want to badger somebody down to whittle them down to nothing by like telling them every time they do something wrong. And I'm glad that you said that, Brie, earlier about the part where you were like that I would be like, you could do it this way, but like, this is the way that I found to do it and it works. So because I'm like, yo, you may have a different way to do something that I haven't thought of. Like I know I put a lot of work into thinking about how to do this, but you may have a fresh new perspective and I don't want to close myself off to that. So it's like anybody who's in a room with me, like I like to hear other ideas because I don't think you could do one person is doing anything solo. Like I don't think it works. It doesn't work that way. So I feel like that makes me happy to know that like people feel open enough to like,
yeah.
be themselves, even though my personality can be like
It's the vibes. Yeah, no, it's the vibes.
especially at work, yo.
Yeah, I think my work personality is like
Let's touch on that for a minute. What's your work personality?
Yeah.
my work personality is very similar to like how I was when I was in school. Like I come in and I'm real shut down, like don't say shit to me, and then it's like maybe after the first break, maybe after lunch, I'm like okay, and then I'm cracking jokes and I got the whole line moving. I'm singing, I'm dancing. Not everybody is like feeding off my energy, and they're like, okay, when I ain't there, like so when I come in, I'm laid back. It's like Josh, geez, it's like I'm chilling today, y'all. Sorry.
I
Mhm.
clocked out. Try to get
Like,
there.
not today. But no, I'm naturally like that. I mess with everybody. I'm joking with the old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like the old man. Like I get along with everybody. I can find something that I got in common with everybody because
Yeah.
we all human. We all connected somehow, some way.
Yeah, I think at work I keep it very PC. Like in my personal life, I'm very picky about who I have in my circle. Again, energy. At work, I'm like, yo, we have to work together. We are here together no matter what. So we're gonna make this
Exactly.
work. Like
Yeah.
we're
You
gonna
have
figure it
to.
out. And I like it to be peaceful. I don't want to go to work and have problems with anybody. I don't want to be in the drama.
Yeah.
Well, when my work personality is like a little bit like me right now, but I'm a mo. Like I'm very assertive. Not like that, but it has to be that way. It has a lot to do, I think, too, with my environment. And there's no one who's superior who is a female. It's all males.
Mm.
And then I control, like, not control, but I look over males. So that's a funny thing. That's a funny
You
thing
go
in
ahead and
itself.
say you control them.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, G's. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to, like, not sound so
Okay.
crazy with the
That
with the
sounds like a. You can go
you know what I'm
ahead.
saying?
You can go ahead and let your feminism show.
I don't want to be crazy.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, sometimes you have to be tough. Every male, female, it doesn't matter. Like, you have to show that tough side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the workplace, you want to be taken serious somewhere. You want to be because and even me, like I'm saying that, but like I work, you know what I'm saying. Most of my jobs is like physical jobs, so like I have room to be upbeat and do that. But don't get me wrong, I'm moving, I'm working, I'm doing numbers, so where like I'm still standing out, not only to my coworkers, but to my employer.
No,
You
of
know,
course, of course.
so but
Yes.
so you have to definitely have that balance if you know what I'm saying still, but you have to
Hmm.
definitely you want to know you
I
want to be
can't
taken
help
serious.
being like this, right? So
Yeah,
I can't help this. But I really can be like, yeah, but you have to do it that way.
yeah,
But you know what I mean? So they have to see this as, I can't, you know what I mean? So they have to, how I do things I've always thought about the fact that it could be perceived as something else
Yeah.
in the workplace. Yeah.
yeah,
But I think you
yeah,
have to have, and I don't want to call it a bitch, you have to have a certain amount of a boss mentality if you want to grow in your career.
yeah,
And it's like, and you don't want to be in a way where people think you're being nasty. Nobody respects that. Nobody wants to be the boss. Nobody wants to be around. I think it's a way to like do your job and still be human. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yes.
Recognize that like these are human beings coming to work. They're not machines. They're going to come with whatever issues, problems, situations, or whatever. And when you work with them, they work with you. Like you have to develop a good
Yes.
team. And it's like, yo,
yeah,
I supervise, I have a little team or whatever. And it's like, I love to just treat people well. You know what I'm saying? And I think as a supervisor, and I said, like I always say this, as a supervisor, your job is to create the environment where your employees can do their best. I'm not trying to control anybody, it's too much work. But I'm trying to put you in a situation where I can figure out what you do well, so I could put you in a situation so you could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have a gardening business and I know that you work well with the outdoor flowers or whatever, but you can't pot a plant inside, I'm not going to put you inside. I'm going to put you outside so you could
Mm-hmm.
be your best self and
Grow. Yeah.
produce your best work. So I really think like that aspect of like talking to people, getting to know them, putting them in a situation where like they're doing something they enjoy or at least like prefer while they're at work. Like it's like so much in like part of having like a boss mentality and organizing a team and like making things work. It's not taking people and telling them what to do and making them and forcing them and so they're unhappy and like yes you're getting it done but your team is miserable,
right.
work dynamic. I think yeah.
No, but I think that's so important because people don't understand. Like sometimes people like supervisors like this place is so unorganized and this that, and they don't look at themselves. Like sometimes you have to look at yourself sometimes also because when you're not doing a good job, they're not doing a good job because you're not giving them the nutrients and everything they need to grow.
Yes, you gotta grow those flowers,
You
baby.
have, yeah.
For sure.
Let's jump back into these relationships.
All
Oh
right,
shit. And
yes,
like
we're
it's
going
always like
crazy.
now I want to know like does your look match your relationship? No.
Let's all put it. Yes,
Put
look
on your spit
at.
Put on my specs. Yeah.
now because people like to split the hairs. So what's the difference between talking and dating?
I have a question first. Which one is considered to be courting?
Um.
Because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and I think dating is courting. I think talking is simply talking.
I think
Like,
courting you don't go to bed, and I think dating you go to bed. So I think
but
talking
you
is
think talking
courting.
is courting?
Yeah,
Okay,
talking is
No,
so
courting.
I think
Back in
no,
the
no,
day,
no,
you
no,
didn't
no, no,
you
no.
didn't go to bed.
So let's define. Let's define because I'm thinking of talking where y'all are doing everything but the dates. Like we
You mean a
talking.
bed?
You know, yes, we in the bed
Oh,
because
okay,
we
yeah, yeah.
talking, but we're not in a relationship. We're not dating because we're not really going out like that. But
I
you know,
don't
that's
think
my
dating
friend.
is
We talk.
relationship still.
Hmm?
I don't think dating is. I didn't think dating was relationship.
Dating doesn't
yeah, but
have
I
to be.
think it is dating because you. I don't want to date you. Don't date me and date somebody else. But talking is like to me, it's texting. You know what I'm saying? Real casual, real light, and we get it. Like it ain't no. You know what I'm saying? No obligation. Like I'm not gonna feel some type of way about what you post on social media.
I understand you.
There's
Like
no
dating is
You know
obligation
more.
what I'm
for it to
saying?
lead anywhere.
Yeah, to lead anywhere. It's like
Yeah.
real. For dating, it's like if I'm dating and you coming over, then we going somewhere. Cause it's like why are you at my you put in my house for nothing or for no one time? Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I think dating is dating. Like to me, dating is
So
like a
the
title.
difference is the bed.
Yeah,
I know.
because
I
I think
think
the difference. Because
the
like
difference is like, go ahead.
somebody can say like, oh yeah, I used to date G, but like. I used to talk to G's like you know how many people I talk to like
That
Oh
means
no, but
it wasn't going to lead anywhere. I
yeah.
think that's the difference. That talking, we just playing around. Dating is like this may lead to a relationship or somewhere else.
Yeah.
But if
okay,
we
cause
just talking,
okay,
we just talking. So don't ask me for nothing because we
yeah.
just
Right. You gotta come with your hair. We go at Dutch.
So I mean, like, and then for me now, and I don't like the talking. Like that's corny.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
that's
it's
cute.
corny
That's cute.
unless we are both on the same page and we're like, this is what we want from each other. It can't be like that's what one person wants, and they're like every time you get pressed about what's our relationship, what are we doing, that you're like, we're just talking. No, 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 no. That has to be us both coming together and be like, we're talking or whatever. But I feel like just at my age, I'm talking like, no, I'm on a mission right now. My next decade is 40. Like, it's different. I don't know. I think that's like,
I
mm-mm.
agree. I agree. I agree. I feel like I haven't talked to somebody in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, like talking. But I feel like dating is necessary. You need to date. Sometimes you need to date yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Hello.
need to date yourself because it's important to date.
But
Yeah.
what do you
Dating is
think about
something.
dating? Like, do you go on dates? Like, I know people are not like, I don't think people
Well,
are really going on dates anymore.
well, me and my man, we've gone on dates. Like, yeah, he's like he's not playing those games. He doesn't want like a lot of
But
people,
before you
because
were together,
but
before you were together,
okay, before I was together, did I date? No, I talked a lot. Talking.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Chatty
Yeah, I
Cathy.
did. I just But in the talking, I did expect things even though it was just talking. So,
yeah.
sometimes people like different levels to different things, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
But
hey,
yeah,
see how you live.
you gotta live how you live.
Yeah, because I know people, some people, you know what I'm saying, they be talking, they be going all out, but I mean, I'm not doing that. The talking stage. The talking stage,
Yeah.
if we talk, I'm gonna make it very clear, like, okay, so we're talking. So that means you come over and, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna
You pay
leave.
for your own cab, right?
Right.
You
You
pay for your own cab back.
don't get too comfortable and turn these lights
I got
off
the
and you leave the
drink.
room. No, but yeah, I think
Hmm.
it's a difference. But yeah, I think
Yes, one that was red wine.
Okay.
I got some water today. That's all.
I mean, hot.
I gotta work tonight.
I always drink the same thing. I'm into this new I just love a margarita, but I like Patron, but I don't have Patron money every time I want to drink. So I was trying to find a new tequila, and I found a nice smooth one, and I'm so into it.
Oh yeah,
I found a nice smooth Henny. Like it's not Henny.
okay.
It's like a Henny. It's called Patu.
That's my speed.
Okay.
I'm a cognac whiskey.
Yeah, Patu.
PATU?
Yeah, P. I'm not gonna get up, girl. But yeah, no, PATOU or something like that. But I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I think, yeah, something like that.
All
Patu.
right. And what is
Saying
it
it right.
smooth?
It's smooth. It's just like Henny, but like like even though Henny's not that, but sometimes you just want something different, and
Yeah.
it's like if you want not to do Henny and they don't have to say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Patu is a good thing to do.
Yo, what's that wine that they be saying is like the Hennessy of wine?
I don't know.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh wait, not the Capriano stuff.
Is it porter? I feel like it's porter something. Is it porter? No.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm thinking about something else. I don't know.
Man, I don't know it, but it's a wine, and it's definitely like brownish, and it's like it kind of tastes like a liquor, like a cognac.
A
What is
wine.
it?
Ooh. Oh no, I don't know.
Man, I can't think of the name. All right, I'm gonna come back next week and let y'all know. So we are not talking in the year of 2020 at our age. We are dating.
Yeah, no talking.
Unless both people agree, I guess. I don't really know. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Not knocking it.
Your thing.
And you know what? That's a good segue. So, like, when is it a good time to speak up in your relationship? Let's say you are talking with someone, or you have to bring up something. You know what? You know what I'm saying? They might need to go back on. When is it when? Because this is hard for me. When do you speak up in your relationship when you feel you need to advocate for yourself?
I'm an advocator.
You're not holding nothing back.
No, I don't hold nothing back. I hold it until so I can gather my thoughts properly, because I don't like to just be like, wow. But it's gonna be like, if I feel it that day, I'm gathering it up like 30 minutes, and then I'm delivering it to you.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like in the past I've held a lot of things in, and it doesn't help. It really doesn't help. It makes it worse. You waste time.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a sleeper.
You sleep on it?
I'm like because I always hate to feel like I'm overreacting or like I'm wrong. So like, or for somebody to make me feel like I'm wrong how I feel. So I'm very, very observant before I speak on anything. And then once I speak on it, then by that time I'm like way past like calm. So it's like it's damn towards the end. So yeah, I guess I speak up when it's too late most of the time.
To keep it a buck.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I've been in the same boat because I'm someone. Because again, I like to give people a chance to be themselves. So in the beginning, I'll let a lot of shit slide because I'm just watching, trying to figure it out. I've also in the past been one of those people where I'm like, oh, they'll realize that whatever they're doing makes me really unhappy, and they'll stop. But that don't happen. I'm like, I have to say something. So I'm trying not to let things go on and on and on so much. And then where it's like, now it's come to a head and I'm frustrated about it. And it's like, well, for the past 5 months, you've been, it's like 5 months.
Dang. You think I a book?
You know what I'm
saying? This on February 1st.
According to my research. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
I feel you, Mo. I feel you on that.
So I've been like that, and it's like, it's pointless because this person is already accustomed to doing things a certain way. We know 21 days creates a habit, right? They are fully in the habit of doing what they're doing, when I could have been cut that off by just being honest and being like, yo, that bothers me. But I don't want to be so naggy and nitpicky and being like, everything bothers me.
Yeah.
Got to sprinkle that over a few months.
Okay, wind chimes.
Oh, that was my. Is she frozen? That was her. I don't know.
Oh, she is frozen.
Um,
We having some technical difficulties.
it's all good. We'll bring her back when
She be back.
Yes. So, I mean, so you're not speaking up until it's too late. Do you still feel that way?
I'm working on it. Like, but I'm just one of them people who like, I don't know why I'm like that. I'm trying to get into my cycle. Like, it take a like I don't know. I just feel like whenever I get ready to speak, whenever I mean like. Because like I feel like I'm confrontational, but I try not to be confrontational. So I'll be trying to like approach it without making it a confrontation, but that's like impossible. Like
Even if you don't take it confrontational, like the other person is that the
yeah,
enemy might just be like, "Yo,
yeah, and then it's like once that happens, then it's like bouncing off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like because now you are antsy, now I'm antsy, and I'll be arguing when I really just wanted to get how I feel off my chest. You know what I'm saying?
right."
So I think. Like being, I kind of I want to be like in a safe space when I'm, you know what I'm saying, like expressing myself. But it's like that's never the case because people get defensive, and even I get defensive. So I can't, but I want to get to a point where I'm able to be like right then and there, like. But I always like, I'm gonna just chill because I don't want to come off like. But it's like, you gotta, whose happiness is more important, or like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna just protect this person the whole time, or you gonna speak up for yourself and your happiness.
Yeah, I feel I have to. I don't know. I have to speak up now. Like it just I can't hold it back. But then now the part of that is like my personality. Naturally, I probably don't want to have the confrontation. So now that I'm doing it, I have to really know how to sit in that discomfort.
Yeah.
Like going in it, knowing like this is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not gonna like it. Big girl panties on. Need to do it anyway. And just be like, being hurt is not the end of the world for me or for anybody else. Like I'm not destroying anybody right now. Whatever happens, this is how I feel. And like, I should be able to express that and have that be honored.
Definitely.
So I think it's definitely a part of maturity. About expressing that. Sabrina has some technical difficulties. We're about to end soon anyway. So she's going to come on, not this Sunday, probably on like 3 Sundays. We're going to have her on and hear more about her and her podcast at Breeze Threads, at loyal_Bree on Instagram. And we can learn more about her and her story.
Yeah, Bree was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Shout out to Bree for coming on.
Thank you, Bree. We appreciate you. As you can see, this week I was your hostess with the mostest.
She's on the ones and twos the whole episode.
The ones and twos, of course. Me and Moni holding it down while Scheme over there in that clear water, blue sky.
Living his best life. And we ain't going back and forth with that.
Hey.
We ain't going back and forth with
you. Hey. Sign off.
Remix.
Yeah, we miss you, King. Come back.
Yeah. And I'm just going to we have 2 more minutes. Can we do some straight up shameless plugs? Where to find us? Where can you get us? So during this episode,
I
actually went live on Instagram and was just straight up recording my computer because I wanted to bring y'all in.
Oh, is that what you was doing?
That's what I was doing, baby.
That was smart.
So a couple of people tuned in. Definitely check us out on YouTube. We're on Periscope. We're on Twitch. We are on Facebook every Tuesday, 8 p.m. And on Sundays at 1 p.m., we have Sunday brunch. We do not record those episodes live, and we are welcoming guests every week. So if you have something you want to share, you got a story to tell, and you would love to just be on a podcast and chit-chat it up with us, you are welcome to come. Hit us up, email, we have that at home@gmail.com. Instagram, you can find our link tree with all of our links. We are at _we have that at home. And thank y'all for tuning in. And we look forward to it. Just again, more shameless plugs. This Sunday, we are going to have oh my God, is Bree this Sunday? She is, my bad. Bree is going to be on this Sunday. The week after that, we're going to have Ronnie from HNS Society. He talks to us all about being in the weed business.
They've been there.
Very cool conversation. And he is at HNS420 on Instagram. And we're going to have plenty of more special guests.
Yeah, definitely hit us up. Yes, we would like to have y'all. And it has been fun.
Until next time, family.
Jeez.